Hey guys, Conspiracy Todd here with some more evidence that the moon landing was faked, in my opinion. And today we're going to talk about the Terminator, specifically when they were flying over the Terminator in orbit. And I'm going to show you how on Apollos 16 and 14 they got it right, but Apollos 11 and 12 they got it wrong, in my opinion. Okay, now the Terminator on the moon is very distinct or very sharp. You go from light to dark very, very quickly. This is a telescope. This is where I got this JW astronomy. This is a telescope zooming in on the Terminator on the moon. As you can tell, it goes from light to dark very quickly. Okay, now this is Apollo 16. We have 16 millimeter footage, and let's just play it here. Going from light. Okay, we're light, very bright, and then we go into complete darkness very quickly. All right, that was Apollo 16. I think they did that pretty well. Now this is Apollo 14. I also think they did a pretty good job on this. Now, of course, these were the later missions, Apollo 14 and 16. And we're light, and actually they shut this off pretty soon here. But there's the Terminator. It's completely dark over there. You can tell. And that was the end of that video. Now here's Apollo 12. Now it looks real dark out here, but this is the you can see that this should be as bright as those other ones. They just have they can say that they had the exposure turned down to where it's very dark. But anyway, if this was the dark side of the moon, you wouldn't be able to see anything. So this is you can see the sun's light shining off of the command module here. And actually you can see the sun right over here. So this should be bright, but they've got it turned down to where you can barely see it. But what you're going to see on this footage, this is Apollo 12, and here's where I got it from Lunar Module 5. And let's just go ahead and play it. There's audio on this too. I've got it turned down where you can't hear it. But anyway, it's just going to slowly get dark. And this is not how the Terminator is on the moon. You don't just slowly get dark. As we saw in Apollo 16 footage here, it goes from light to dark very quickly. And I'm just going to speed this up a little bit here. It's starting to get dark now. See how it's just slowly getting darker? But still you can see where the sun is shining on that, and there's shadows down here. This is not how it happens, or it should happen. Okay, the last one here is Apollo 11. And this was the first time that they supposedly went to the moon. Let's go ahead and play this one. This one again, just like Apollo 12, it slowly gets dark. And on this one, you can even see at 2:04, this is 1:59, at 2:04, you can distinctly see where they start turning the lights down a little bit. And then they keep turning the lights down until it gets dark. Watch this. 2 o'clock, or a couple more seconds, watch closely. Did you see that? They turn the lights down a little bit. And they're just going to keep turning the lights down until it gets dark. I mean, you can see this should be as bright as it was on that Apollo 16. Because here is a crater, and this is the shadow of that lip, and you can see the sun shining on this. So they've got this turned down to where it's really dark. That's just your exposure level. But this should be very bright, but we'll just watch how they just keep turning down the lights until we get to the Terminator here. That is not how they showed it on Apollo 16. It went from bright to dark very quickly. Okay, and then here's complete darkness. Okay, now this is Apollo 16 where they did a good job, in my opinion. Went from bright sun to total darkness very quickly. And that's how, this is a picture of the moon through a telescope. Now, just imagine you were flying over this at about 3,000 miles an hour. You're going to go from bright to darkness very quickly, just like they showed in Apollo 16. So anyway, I think that's positive proof that they screwed up on Apollo 11 and 12 on their video footage of the Terminator flyover, and they got it more correct on Apollos 14 and 16 when they had more experience. If it were true, if they really went to the moon, all of those should match. So it's pretty obvious that they faked the footage. So anyway, guys, what do y'all think? I think that's more proof that the moon landing was fake. Please subscribe and like, and give me some comments below on what you think. Thanks. Bye.